Hello and welcome back to Disney Jaws Mac 1965. This is the second of my vlogs, and here we go. This is me getting very happy as we pull up to the Associated British Ports Port of Southampton to the Horizon Dock, the terminal. And there she is, Disney Dream in all her beauty. Can't stop smiling when you see a Disney ship, because you know it's not long before you're going to be on it. And given that we were concierge, we'd be on there quicker than anybody, which was really good, because when we got to drop our cases off and our car off,
that's where you got.
this is us going round the roundabout again, by the way.
Yeah.
Mick insisted on going down one place and
cruise terminal, which is
really not understanding where we needed to be. But anyway, we got there in the end.
We don't be going to the AB parking because we're not doing that.
And we didn't use AB parking. They're just not good with disabled people. We had trouble with them last year, so we weren't going to use them again. And we used portside parking, which were brilliant again. So, and their parking was literally across the road. This is AB parking here, and everything's stacked up. We went to the parking, which is portside parking, which you go in the car park there, just in front of the terminal, and they park the car for you. We use an air tag to track our car, and we've not had any problems. It was well looked after, and they bring it back to this car park for you, ready on the morning you come back, and it's always been there. So there's me and my arthritic hand pointing out where we should be.
And it said
and that was the drop off was the middle aisle here, this blue middle aisle, for people. The ones right by the terminal side there, that was all for official taxis and various things. We had to go in this middle aisle, which was fine. We just needed somewhere to get my wheelchair out. Mick had to check, we just had to check, and we're told to move. So there we are. That's us in the terminal. Security really quickly through. There's my golden concierge sticker. And this was outside the terminal. And concierge guests waited in the middle. You dropped your cases to the right. And then if you were not concierge, you went down to the queues there, and you were put into timed queues. They were being very, very strict about your port arrival times. Some people would have been standing in that queue for hours. So they say not to come early, and people were not listening. And here's the happy moment, onto the ship. I'm always a little bit dubious at this point, because it depends on how big the joins are, whether it's going to be a bit of a bumpy old ride for me. And it was the usual problem, big joins that were bumpy, so I had to be quite careful in my wheelchair to make sure that I didn't bump into anything or get thrown off anywhere. But it is good it's an air bridge. It's far better than not having an air bridge. But it was a nice sunny day, which was great. And it was warm, which was even better, because there wasn't that many warm things. So here we go. Again, another bit of a bump. You can see them all loading the ship up down there. Lots of twists and turns on this air bridge this time. still not there. Still going. So everybody that's going on at the minute are all concierge guests, which is great because we can get on quietly. Not lots of people. If there was lots of people pushing on this air bridge, it would be even worse for me. And I could be running into the back of people because they've got horrible habits of just standing there. Are we there yet? Not quite. Another long one to go in. Looks like we'll be getting there at the end of this one. This was quite early as well, by the way. This was 11:30. We were getting on, which was great. That was quite a bit of a bump.
That's a compliment, wasn't
We had to sanitise our hands, which was good. And they were making you do it.
I don't know.
Because obviously there's lots of thinking bugs flying about. This is the bit I don't like. This is always a narrower thing to get onto the ship, and there's always a bit of a dip. I switched it off there. You didn't see that. I had to have a Disney person put me on, which was good. Here we go. This is us getting on the ship.
It's Michael
Very
and Julie.
exciting.
Michael and Julie.
Julie,
Yeah,
perfect, of course.
thank you.
Disney treat, please, for Mike and Julie.
Thank you.
Like this bit. And there you go. We get rounded up and told to go into the Royal Palace, and we're heading for our concierge meal.
Yeah, but yeah.
Up the side entrance.
Yeah.
To enter from the side end.
Yeah, thank you.
Just walk you down.
Thank you.
Because we can't go the main way.
Thais is
Very
right
good.
here to meet
Thank you.
Beautiful. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Welcome
These
aboard.
are the concierge hosts.
All right, thank you.
We had 3 ladies this time. I have to say they weren't as good as last year's. Last year's was great fun and looked after you really well. These ladies did look after you, but
Thank you.
they weren't quite as good. And here we go. Into Royal Palace.
Thank you very much.
And here's the menu. Given.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Put for both of you. A little bit of bread and butter in
It's
a
all wrong the
second.
right way around. Yeah,
Then
again.
we'll take care of your drinks as well. I'm Eugene.
I'll never
be
get
your
there with it,
assistant
will I?
server. I'm working together with Mr. Jomar.
I don't really know what I'm
He's
doing
gonna
here
be
anyway.
server,
Seem to have
huh?
got
Yes, please. Welcome on
a
board.
long bit of the menu. Didn't realise that.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
Hey, please. Right. And there's the concierge front of it. And I got my mimosa. The purple band we've got on our wrists, we were all given those to show we'd gone through security. And here we go, first meal on the ship. Leek and potato soup, which was delicious. Mick had the, well, it was like a Cornish pasta, but it was a spicy one They were a lot smaller than that last time. That was my delicious salmon, and this is mixed lobster salad. This was my welcome aboard sundae, which was lovely, and Mick had the carrot cake. And these are the beautiful chandeliers in the Royal Palace, and of course the beautiful carpets. I do like a Disney carpet, and the beautiful Disney walkway that we were given. I have to say, we had a bit of a battle with tables this year where we kind of situated. We were always put somewhere random, and then had to ask to be moved because there was nowhere properly for me and my chair to be comfortable, which was very odd. Anyway, this is us having to go out again through the side door.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Of course, the steps
Thank
into the
you.
Royal Palace
Bye-bye.
the other way. There we go. There's a look out the window at smelly old Southampton that my friend Jamie
I'm just
says
filming a bit of what Jamie calls
whenever he
smelly
goes
old
on his many
Southampton.
cruises. But it was a sunny Southampton that day, which was good. So now here we get other people. As we were coming out, other people were coming on the ship. They weren't allowed in the Royal Palace. They had to go to Animator's Palette for their lunch if they didn't want to go to Cabanas. But if you're concierge, you always get directed to the Royal restaurant, whether it's the Royal Palace or the Royal Court, and you get a welcome aboard lunch, and the concierge hosts come and talk to you during that lunch. You can book anything you've forgotten to book, and they will make it happen for you, such as if you want Paolo or Remy, or they'll find out if there's any space in any of the specialist tasting classes and things that's going on that you have to book for. And they will also book spa bookings and things, so you don't have to go to the spa to do it. They will do it for you. So walking past the shops, having a wee squint in the windows to see what's what. They're actually stocking up. I think they're thinking, oh grief, this is another British cruise with a load of mad Brits that'll queue for hours to get in the shops. And people were already planning that as we were walking past them. The good thing is actually on here there were a lot of Americans as well, so that tends to calm the Brits down a bit. But there were some nice items in the shops, which was good. And here's us heading to the lift to go and see our room being ready, because concierge rooms are always ready before normal rooms. So we were in a different room this time. We were in 11,000. It was a concierge room, but it was a lower class concierge room. We decided that, see, there we go, there's the outdoor corridor, beautiful. And I asked Mick to do this bit, because I'm hopeless at doing room tours. So there we go, 11,000. And if you want to do your doors, you've got to be very, very careful in concierge. You need thicker magnets, and they can ask you to take them off at any time. This was a bathroom. There was only one this time. We had two in the suite, but this room is as big as a suite, less clutter, So far better room for us, really. It was smashing. There was lots of storage yet again. We got a fruit platter. Our fridge was fully stocked, which was lovely. Bed was brilliant. Some lovely wardrobes right by the bed, so we didn't need a walk-in wardrobe like we'd had before. Of course, all the usual bits and pieces for your stay with your robes and everything. Lovely concierge carpet, nice big TV, because sometimes rooms with this class have only got small TVs, but because we're in concierge we get the bigger TV, which was lovely. We're still silver, we've got one more cruise to go and we'll turn yellow. There we go, fully stocked fridge, and we can ask them to fill that at any time. Again, another perk of concierge. Oh dear, look miserable there, sorry. Ridiculous. That is a sofa bed that can be made up. And this was our balcony, which was small. It was very difficult. Well, I couldn't get out in my chair. There was a ramp to get out, but it wasn't big enough to get round. But look, we can see right into the captain's cabin. The bridge, captain's cabin. The bridge, you can see straight into there. Oh, this was the drill. We had to go in the theatre to do our muster drill, and then this was coming away from the muster drill. And we were trying to head up to the lifts so we could go and watch the sail away party. But not a chance. The lifts were just able-bodied people were piling into them, pushing in front of those of us in wheelchairs. So I didn't stand a chance of getting to see anything. This is all the crew coming away from the muster drill. But I did get this little golden moment of these two boys messing about with a mop. They saw that I got myself upset because people weren't letting me in to watch the sail away party. So they decided to entertain me, which was lovely. They just wouldn't behave, the crew member. You see, this is what I was up against, because we got up so late because we couldn't get a lift. I couldn't watch. There was no places left in the viewing area for people in wheelchairs and with disabilities. Nobody would let me in, so this is what I was up against. So all I could do was catch things on the screen, but it wasn't the same when we gave up. But it was just so sad, because the sail away is so important. Starts your holiday off.
Here's a couple of guys who are out to have some fun.
Those are two cheeky chappies that tried to tune me up. Doing his bit. So see what I mean? We gave up. Now opposite us was a big P&O cruise ship, There's the bridge. And this was us standing on our balcony. And there's somebody looking out the bridge. And that was the Cunard Queen Anne that was docked in Southampton. So there was a P&O docking and the Queen Anne. So that was the end of the Embarkation. The evening to come up. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe and help our channel develop. Thank you.